Can you guys just appreciate that I'm wearing green trousers today, please? Can I get some love in the comments, please? Today we have a guest. Look at him. Rocco, who's a good boy? Rocco's Modern Life. That's my dog. I love him so much. So, welcome back to Tea Time. Is that really what I'm going to call this? Where I just kind of loosey-goosey talk about shit that I've been seeing this week, and I have things on my mind, so I'm going to spill it out. Okay, first thing.
Where are you? Follow the cold shiver running down your spine. I'm right here.
I don't understand.
I just simultaneously whipped a Nene!
Rumor has it Marvel's doing a Dark Avengers... Well, rumor has it Marvel's commissioned a Dark Avengers script. Dark Avengers, if you don't know, it's when the Avengers disbanded and Norman Osborn took over as, I think he was head of S.H.I.E.L.D., or he started a new thing called Hammer, and he basically created his own team of Avengers, led by him as Iron Patriot. You had, like, the Hulk's son as the Hulk stand-in, you had Gorgon as Spider-Man. No, actually, no, it was Venom as the Spider-Man on the team, and the new Avengers, including Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Captain Marvel, Bucky Barnes, Captain America, they had to take him down. It's a really good story, really, really interesting direction for this universe to go. I'm assuming after Chris Evans' tweet yesterday that he's out as Cap, so they're just gonna get rid of the other Avengers at the end of Avengers 4 and swap them out for the new Avengers, and then have the new Avengers go up against these dark reflections of the classic, which is such an interesting idea. I really, really like that they're going in this direction. And it's very logical because audiences have a connection to the original group of Avengers. So having this evil version of them be the enemies is very good. So yeah. It's great. Really happy with that. Hopefully they'll introduce Spider-Woman. I got a good boy right here. That's what I should call the show. Good Boys Club. Good Boys Club. Isn't that right, Rocco? Alright.
Oh, you're gonna love him. Look, he does an impression of you.
I just simultaneously whipped a Nene!
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, or just Spider-Verse as I'm calling it, got another trailer this week. Fuck. I'm so excited. It's honestly looking like what might be my favorite Spider-Man movie in years. The MCU took Spider-Man and they made him more comic booky to fit into that universe than, say, like... The Raimi movies are very stylized. The MCU has a certain style to it, and it's usually applied to all its movies, with like, exceptions like Ragnarok. Or the Guardians movies, kind of. What I'm trying to say is, I don't think we would get a Spider-Verse movie like this from the MCU. And that's what's exciting about it, is that Sony's clearly gone to people who are excited about making a Spider-Man movie like this and just let them go wild. I mean, you have John Mulaney as Spider-Ham. That looks fucking amazing. I'm really, really happy for this. That's why I'm a bit kind of so-so about Venom's reviews being so bad, because yes, like, that movie seemed kind of like it was going to be a disaster from the get-go. However, if Sony do lose the rights to Spider-Man over them not having an alternative to Marvel's Spider-Man, it could really kind of suck to lose this potential animated Spider-Man universe, which I'm honestly more excited about this movie than I am about Far From Home, just because it's so weird and it's so cool to see Miles actually have agency in a movie like this and him not just be like sidelined like they did in the Marvel Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. God, there's so many different directions they could go with this too. And I know this is like completely irresponsible and like completely just me dreaming of this happening, but man, could you imagine if they got Toby or Andrew as like cameos in Spider-Verse? It would be so funny. What they should do is, because every single character in there is like, they have their own animation style, they should just use them on a green screen, even if it looks like weird and awful. It would just be so funny. They probably won't though.
A lovely breeze.
Now jump. No. Out the window.
I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations.
Okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk about is something that I've been noticing and I haven't really seen brought up. What is going on with the Doom Patrol? No, I'm not talking about the comic book that's been delayed like a bunch of fucking times. Because that issue 12 of that comes out at the end of this month. So I'm going to be picking that up. More specifically, the Doom Patrol in this new DC streaming service is very inconsistent. They originally were cast for DC's Titans. And off the top of my head, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to do research for once. Bear with me 1 second.
A few inches later.
Okay, so for the Doom Patrol in the DC Universe streaming show Titans, you had Bruno Boucher as Niles Calder, Dwayne Murphy as Larry Trainer / Negative Man. Right. Now, fast forward to the spin-off. I'm assuming it's a spin-off of Titans, because why would you introduce the Doom Patrol in Titans and then do a Doom Patrol show if they're not going to be linked? Fast forward to Doom Patrol, you have Kelsey Grammer as Niles Calder, Matt Bomer as Larry Trainer / Negative Man. Do you see the difference here? I'll give you some time to think about it. They're white. What's going on? How do you make a spin-off of one show where they're a different race and like, okay, I guess I can understand Larry Trainer, because as much as that does suck, and it really does, it's understandable because he's just behind bandages, so you never actually see his face. I think they can get away with that. But Bruno Boucher is a Mexican actor, and he I guess, grows up to be Kelsey Grammer? What is going on? Why is no one else talking about this? This is so weird. Where is this? What is going on? How does this even work? Trust me, I don't want to be the one to bring this up, because I'm really, really excited for the Doom Patrol show. I love Doom Patrol. I read the Grant Morrison run. I read the Grant Morrison run, which is great. I've read the Gerard Way run, which is very similar to that. The other runs, whatever. They're not as weird. But just the pure essence of that show seems to be very, very reminiscent of those comics. And you can tell even in the set design, costume design. Fuck, Robot Man looks really good, by the way. And Negative Man. But you see my point here, right? I'm not asking for, like, the actors to step down. I just want some kind of... So I want one person to tell me that they're not connected. It's weird, right? Tell me I'm not the only one who thinks it's weird. That Mexican Bruno Boucher grows up to be white as fuck, conservative Kelsey Grammer. Okay. That's about it. But aside from that, really excited for that show. Honestly, it's pretty rare that I get excited over seeing characters adapted, like, you know, from set photos. Like Doctor Strange, seeing him on the street, that wasn't that big of a deal to me, as much as it probably would be to other people. However, seeing Negative Man and seeing Robot Man was just... Oh, I haven't felt that way in years, boss. Okay, thank you for watching Tea Time / Good Boys Club / Ranting Boys Club / Rocco's Modern... Where is he? Am I making eye contact with you while I'm petting my dog? Is this weird? I love you guys. I will see you next week. Please subscribe for more Good Boys Club. You know, if I do call it Good Boys Club, I'm gonna have to keep up having him in this thing, and I don't think I can. I think it might be a bit animal abuse to put him in this environment. It's very high stress here. Yeah, the end.